Hey proxies, version 2.4 Zenless Zone Zero is almost here and it is bringing some exciting and new agents along with update banners and also the rerun banners. So today we're breaking down the Dialin, Banyu, Hugo and Elenjoy, and I'm going to talk about who to pull for and also why some characters shine and others lag behind. So let's dive in and see which agent deserve your polychromes in 2.4 version. So first up is our Dialin, and she is a physical stun S-rank agent. She is a crowd control specialist who builds up a meter called the positive previews as she attacks. Once it is full, her next teammate's chain attack is upgraded into an ultimate and providing a massive burst potential towards the team member. Besides, her EX attack also follow a rock, scissor, paper cycle, and when she completes the cycle, she applies a longer, stronger stun towards the enemy. On the other hand, her ultimate Noggin Knocker deals a high physical damage while also stunning, and her W engine boosts dodge stacks and energy regain, which makes her a both reliable controller and a good team enabler. So the question is, what makes Dialin stand out compared to the existing stun like Lighter, Jufufu and the Cholera and other Lycon? Is basically that her stun is much longer, which hits harder and also directly empower her teammate, making her top pick for control heavy teams, and she works best DPS agent who can follow up immediately and also provide some chain attacks like our Evelyn, who is also a fire attacker. Next we have a Banyu, a fire rapture S-rank agent who plays around a resource called Rage. He builds the Rage by attacking, dodging or defending, and once it is full he enters the Wrath mode, which let him use his X attack and a fixed combo while gaining inspired stacks that boost his fire damage. His chain attack and ultimate hit hard, and his W engine further increases the crit rate and damage. Besides, he can also consume his own HP to restore the rage and temporarily become invulnerable during his skills. Now, the question is, what makes Banyu special is that his burst potential and combined with resource management, skill players can make him with most effective web as possible, and which will bring a massive damage towards the enemy team. Now, he pairs best with a stun and defensive agent as his reliable crowd control let him generate inspire attacks and constantly and maximize his firepower at the fullest core. Then we have a Hugo, who is the ice attack S-rank agent who uses his scythe for fast multi-hit combo, and holding his attacks charges a stronger shot while increasing resistance and to interruption. Beside, his X special spins the scythe for heavy ice damage, and his ultimate delivers massive away damage while also providing a temporary interruption resistance. Now let's talk about the Hugo's passive. He specialized in Totalized, which triggers when hitting the stun enemies and boosting damage based on remaining stun time, where he applied daze and giving him an incredible burst potential. Now with his W engine, he can even ignore the part of enemy's defense and making him dealing more damage, which hits more harder than before. Therefore, Hugo shines most in teams with stun and control agents because the more reliable the stun, the stronger his Totalized activation and creating consistent high damage windows. Now the next character I'm going to talk about is Elenjoy, aka Ice DPS, who is the unit from 1.0, and after some tweaks on her kit, she is still bad as before and cannot compete with big juggernauts like Miyabi herself. Besides, you can use herself at some extent with the help of her W engine, but it will be not worth it. So if you really want a Ice DPS that badly, then wait for Miyabi rerun or can grab the Hugo to fill up the Ice DPS role on your account. Now the question arises, which one should I pick, and I'm going to make it simple as much as possible. Now if you really want to have a good time in playing this game, where your teammate will have their ultimate fill up and stun the enemy longer, then pick the Dialin, and she might be the best stun character till now. On the other hand, Banyu might be a good pick for you if you like him as a character or his playstyle, or you have a lack of fire character. And the last two rerun characters, those two rerun character does not hold a candle right now, so I would suggest skipping them both would be the best choice for the next future endgame. Okay, that's all for this video. I hope you like it and see you later with a new video.